Hey everyone, and welcome back to Fix and Cruise. Ever started your car and heard that telltale rough idle, that shaky, sputtering sound, making you wonder if your engine's running on fewer cylinders than it should? That's often the sign of a misfire. Unburnt fuel, lost power, and a whole lot of frustration. Today, we're diving into a classic hands-on diagnostic technique that many mechanics still use to pinpoint a misfiring cylinder, temporarily pulling the ignition coils. In the upcoming clip, we'll see this method in action, showing how a mechanic attempts to identify the problematic cylinder. But pay close attention, because sometimes even straightforward tests can reveal surprising twists. Watch this. Alright, so what did we just see? The mechanic was performing what's essentially a manual power balance test, checking one cylinder at a time. The idea is simple. By temporarily disconnecting an ignition coil, you effectively disable that cylinder. If the engine's idle or sound significantly worsens, it means that cylinder was actively contributing power before being disabled. If pulling the coil makes little to no difference to the engine's running, then that cylinder was likely already misfiring and not contributing its share of power to begin with. In the video, the mechanic initially checked the first, second, and fourth cylinders. When he disconnected their coils, the engine clearly ran rougher, indicating these cylinders were working. However, when he got to cylinder number 3, pulling its coil made almost no change to the engine's behavior, a clear sign that cylinder was misfiring. But then, things got interesting. Towards the end of the video, when he rechecked the first cylinder, it also showed no change when its coil was pulled. This suggests that either the initial check for cylinder 1 was misleading, or a new issue developed shortly after the first diagnosis. This pull the coil method, while a quick and dirty way to identify a dead cylinder, especially on older, less electronically complex vehicles, comes with some important caveats. Firstly, on many modern cars, repeatedly pulling coils while the engine is running can potentially trigger more trouble codes or even damage the ignition module if the spark has nowhere safe to go. It's crucial to understand your vehicle's system before attempting this. Secondly, this test primarily identifies which cylinder is misfiring, but not why. Is it a faulty ignition coil, a bad spark plug, a clogged fuel injector, or even a deeper internal engine issue like low compression? For a more precise and safer diagnosis, using an OBD2 scanner to read live data, specifically misfire counters, or specialized diagnostic tools like an oscilloscope, is generally the preferred approach. The video also perfectly illustrates why rechecking is crucial in diagnostics. A misfire can be intermittent, or other issues might develop or become more apparent as the engine warms up. What looked good a minute ago might not be the case now, highlighting the dynamic nature of engine problems. So, while the manual coil pull can give you a quick indicator of a misfiring cylinder, remember the potential risks and limitations, especially on newer vehicles. Always approach engine diagnostics with caution, and prioritize using the right tools for the job to ensure both your safety and your car's longevity. Have you ever used this method to diagnose a misfire? Or do you prefer a different technique? Let us know your experiences and tips in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to Fix and Cruise for more automotive tips and troubleshooting guides. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next cruise.